Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So to start off today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some polishes I was sent from Nail Reserve. It came with a remover and some polishes I feel like would be very cute for fall. And unfortunately I didn't have any swatch sticks at the time, so I'm not going to swatch them. I'm just going to show you what they look like on the brush. I love the consistency of these polishes. And also, I want you guys to know that Nail Reserve is having an early Black Friday excess sale, which will give you 65% off the entire website. And it's going to be from November 3rd to November 21st. So if you've been eyeing these polishes or if you've been wanting to try some, this is definitely the time to do so, because you get huge savings with my code, which they increased just for this little promotion or Black Friday sale, which is going to be 𝚙𝚚𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘 It will be linked down below if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. Another product I'm going to be showing you guys is a nude light from modelones. I've seen a couple people use this light. I've had this light for quite some time now, and I just wanted to go ahead and unbox it because I loved how it looked in other people's videos. So let's just go ahead and open this up. If you already can tell, it's going to be a cat themed light. I thought it was so adorable. If you are a cat mom like I am, it just makes it even more cute. And I've never seen a light like this. Getting into the unboxing, the packaging is just super simple. It comes with the adapter, the light itself, and underneath the plastic it has the instructions. And so I'm not gonna lie, at first I thought this light was gonna be super corny, but honestly I really love the design. I love how the part where you control the light is like two paws, like two little cat paws, and then on the other side it has a whole bunch of LED lights. And honestly, I think this design is super unique. Like I said, I haven't seen a light like this before. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I did go ahead and make sure to read over the instructions. So let's go ahead and test this light out. So as you guys saw on like the little paper, you do have to bend the little gooseneck part, and this is how you set up the light. One thing I really love about it, you can adjust it however you want. And also, well, it wasn't like that sturdy whenever you bend it backwards, but for the most part you can pretty much bend it however you want. And whenever I plugged it up, I love the fact that you can like actually control the buttons, because if you know what I'm talking about, a lot of these lights come with the buttons but they don't actually work. It doesn't have a power button, but the timer buttons itself turns it on and off. So whenever I press the 15-second button once, it comes on, and if I want it to turn off again before the 15 seconds are over with, I just go ahead and press it again and it turns off. The same with the other timer settings, which are 15, 30, and 60 seconds. Overall, I really think this light is super cute, and if you want to try this light out, I do have a special code that you guys can use on Amazon, which is SMEOWYT10. I have it linked down below and on the screen, and also the link for this product. So yeah, make sure that you guys go ahead and check everything out, and without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into my nails. So first and foremost, I did go ahead and apply my peel off base, but I'm including the top coat step just because I want to feature this light as much as possible so you guys can see how it works. So I went ahead and applied my peel off base, and this is just the no wipe top coat I always apply on top of it. Once I've got it all over my nails, I'm gonna go ahead and cure this. One thing I immediately noticed about this light, whenever I am trying to cure all 4 fingers, I do have to like put my hand in kind of upside down, and you know, so that way it gets my thumb. Or I'm pretty much sure if you do like lay your hand flat, the whiteness of the lamp, it will cover and cure all nails, but I just didn't feel like doing that, so that was just the easiest way for me. And I didn't have any problems with it curing, so once I was finished with that, I did go ahead and pick out my nail tips, and now I'm going to be applying them, also using the new lamp. So when it's time for me to apply the nails, I usually apply them one by one. I add the gel, I flash cure it onto my nail, and do the next one. But for some reason, I don't know what made me think of this. I just went ahead and put like the gels in the tips of all of my nails. That way I don't have to keep trying to go back. Oh, I actually know why I did this. So I didn't want to have like my gel open the entire time near this light, because the top part where the lights are just so wide. I didn't want it to cure my gel. Like I recorded this video like a couple days ago, and watching this back actually made me remember that. So that's why I went ahead and did it like that. I did not want this to cure my gel because it is super wide. That's also one of the things I don't really like about this lamp. If you are going to purchase this, make sure that you have no other gel products around when you're curing, because you may accidentally end up curing something that you don't want to be cured. However, I do feel like you have a lot of freedom when it comes to curing these. You have a lot of room to work. You have a lot of room to make sure the nails are on straight. So yeah, once I got all of my nails on, I just went ahead and cured them for about 30 seconds more and then clipped them down to my desired length. And this is what we are working with so far. So to start off my design, I'm going to be using some polygel to create some French tips. This is one of the things I still struggle with, even with acrylic too. Like, creating French tips with the actual product is super hard unless it's gel. I would slay gel French tips all day, but when it comes to actually sculpting them with polygel or acrylic, I just cannot get it right. It's always like leaning more to one side. I don't know how to like even it out. Like, even though it looks decent whenever I'm doing it, but once I get to filing and then apply the rest of my product, it just looks super crooked. So for this whole entire application, I did make sure to take my time and just try to make sure that I get it straight, and get them all the same length, just basically getting them decent enough to where they don't look how they usually look. So here I did go ahead and put a bead of polygel like on my nail bed area, and you see me just kind of making my smile line into an oval. Here I'm just doing some cleanup around my cuticle area, and once I was satisfied with it, I went ahead and cured using my modelones lamp. And again, I didn't have any problems with this polygel curing. So if you are wondering if this lamp is powerful enough to cure polygel, it definitely is. And so with that, I did go ahead and add on another layer of polygel, because when I am sculpting out my Frenches or smile lines, I like to make them thick, because when it's time to shape them, you have to file like sideways against the actual smile line area, and if it's too thin, you won't have anything to basically file. So I do like to make them really thick, well, not really thick, but thick enough to where I have something to file. And then if they are super huge, I can just go ahead and debug once I'm finished my entire design. So that was basically my mindset when it came to scoping out these smile lines. And also, I felt like it was kind of hard to make sure they were all the same length. So I did just really try my best. And for the most part, I'm just going to let you guys go ahead and watch this part play out, because like I said, I still struggle at it. So I don't really have much to explain, except that you really just have to take your time and not rush it. And I will be doing this same process to all of my nails. And before I completely let you guys go, if you haven't keep it up with the dates, you know that my giveaway has finally ended on November 10th. And I said I was going to announce the winner on November 3rd. So in today's video, I will be announcing the giveaway winner. But firstly, I just want to say thank you to everyone who entered and participated. Thank you guys for following me over on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching my channel, liking, leaving comments. It honestly means the world to me, and nothing goes unnoticed. And to pick the winner, I was gonna pick someone like handpick, but I feel like I would probably be biased to like pick someone that I always see. And a lot of people bring to my attention that there's more people that watch my content but don't have the time to like comment on every video. So I feel like that wouldn't be as fair as to just doing it random. So I went to the YouTube comment picker website. I copied and pasted the giveaway link, and I did go ahead and filter out like duplicate comments, because like I only wanted one entry per person just to make it fair. And it says I have 162 entries, which is kind of low, like considering all of these subscribers I've been gaining and a lot of people who've been asking for a giveaway. I just feel like a lot more people would have joined. But however, if you guys did join or watch that video, I'm still completely grateful. But the winner of my giveaway is 𝚙𝚛𝚘𝚍𝚞. I don't want to butcher her name, but I will include the screenshot right here so you guys can see. And I've already reached out to her on Instagram, and as of now, I haven't received a reply, so hopefully she replies. If not, I'll keep you guys updated. And if it goes too long without getting a reply, I will just end up picking a new winner. But yeah, that's it for the giveaway. It was really fun. I can't wait to do more giveaways. Maybe I'll do like some gift cards to certain brands or Amazon gift cards. That way you guys have the freedom to choose what you want. But yeah, now that we got that out the way, you can go ahead and enjoy the rest of my video, which is pretty much already done. I didn't mean to talk throughout the entire thing. What you guys see here, I'm just finishing up my pinky. I'm not going to show my thumb on camera just because it was super repetitive, and my thumb is the largest nail, so I feel like that one would have took me a lot more time. So I just went ahead and did it off camera, but once I'm finished with my pinky, I'm going to go ahead and make sure all of these nails are cured, and I'll get into the next part. So off camera, I did go ahead and add a few more layers to make them a little bit thicker. You can see some of them where it looks like I added polygel and it's super uneven, but for the most part, I think they look pretty good. I have to go in and file and shape them, but that part was kind of hard. I also have a peel off base, so I didn't want to like mess anything up, so I just went ahead and took my time and filed everything off camera, and that's how it looks. Unfortunately, you guys didn't get to see it, maybe in another video, but for this one I just wanted to go ahead and get it out the way because when I recorded this video it was getting like super late. With this time change, y'all, this time change completely has ruined my like schedule. I have no sense of time anymore. Like it just feel like the days go by super fast. I never have any more time in the day to do what I want to do. And as you guys know, if you've been watching my other videos, I've mentioned a lot of times that I am not a morning person. So yeah, it's just been really hectic. I only got one video up last week. But yeah, I'm not gonna ramble too much about it. But yeah, I went ahead and did my filing off camera, and that's how my smile lines are looking. I did go ahead and take the gel polishes I showed in the beginning of the video and put them on my Vita Bella palette. And as you guys just saw, I added a few drops of clear top coat into them because I didn't want them to be like super pigmented. For how I wanted the next part of my design to look, I kind of pictured it to be like stained glass in a way. So I'm just going to thin them out and make them a little bit lighter with some clear polish. And once I got my gel polish ready, I did go ahead and set that to the side. And inside the bottom of a water bottle, I do have some soap and water because I do want to try to do some bubble nails. I've seen this trend going around. I do remember I tried this like way back, like when I first started. I'll try to include the screenshots of that nail set. It was super fun. But to include the bubble nails, I did go ahead and put some base coat down because I wanted these to be like really ombre and smooth transition between each colors. But once I finished this nail, I realized I didn't need that, and it just made it a little bit harder to build up the colors. So for the rest of the nails, I didn't add the clear top coat underneath them. I just went in with the gel polish. But taking my brush, I'm going to be including some colors, blending them into each other, sort of like a multicolor ombre. And once I get all of my colors on, I'll be putting some bubbles on there and caring to get that really cute bubble effect. I feel like this is an easy design if you guys can't do a lot of nail art but you still want it to look very advanced. It literally takes little to no effort to do this design, so if you like how it looks, I highly suggest you guys try it. And so when it came to adding on the bubbles, you don't want to cure the gel polish just yet. You want to dip the wet gel into the bubbles or place it on there with a straw, whichever you decide to do. I just went ahead and dipped it in there since that was the easiest way for me. Once I had all of the wet gel covered, I did go ahead and cure for about 15 seconds. You don't need to let it cure for very long. And this is how it looks once I finish. It's basically what I'm going to do to the tips of all of my nails. And I did add in a green color from Nail Reserve. I didn't show this in the beginning, but I took it off my shelf. I have a lot of polishes now from them, and I felt it would look very cute to add in. I wanted this to be sort of like a fall design, but I feel like it didn't look very fallish with this pink. But either way, I still think it turned out very cute. So for the rest of my nails, this is what I'm going to be doing. And sorry if I'm talking too much, but I just want to go ahead and get this out the way first. And now I'm going to let you guys go ahead and watch the rest of this part play out. If you are enjoying today's video so far, make sure to go ahead and give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below. So once I got all of my bubbles done, I do make sure to go ahead and pat them dry with a paper towel. You don't want to rub them too hard because the bubbles are very textured and you may end up pulling some off the nails. So make sure to be very careful. I do suggest that you guys just pat it dry to remove all of the soap. But yeah, this is how the nails are looking. A little close up for you guys to see how the bubble effect looks. But now to finish off the design, I do have to encapsulate. So for my encapsulation, I'm going to be using some clear polygel from makartt. And this part is just super self-explanatory. Just going to make sure to seal everything in so when I start to shape and file, I don't file away any of my bubbles. And also to debulk around my smile line area to make sure all of the nails are nice and even. And if you were wondering, I am using 91% ice purple alcohol as my slip solution for both of my polygels that I used. Here's how the nails look once I finish encapsulating everything. I did go in with about 2 layers on each nail just to make sure everything was nice and sealed. However, I did end up adding a little too much because this filing process took me the longest time ever. Like with all of my nails, this was the longest time it took me to file. But just as always, I go in with my hand file, and I am using my bombnails file, which is what I also use to file my French tip smile line areas. I didn't show it, but I'm mentioning it now just in case you were wondering. These files are super nice. I will have them linked down below. Yeah, I'm just going in and reshaping my nails first, and for the most part, even though I do like to use my hand file, I feel like these nails were just super thick. So once I realized that, I did just go ahead and use my e-file to debulk everything. That way it's a lot faster. And so yeah, again, these nails took me super long to file. As you guys see, I'm still at it with this e-file. I didn't realize how thick they were going to be. Like, I just wanted to make sure I encapsulated everything, but these turned out to be super thick. But here, with throughout all of my filing, I did make sure to just go ahead and even everything out. And the filing process of these nails took me 2 days to do. So this is the first day that you guys see here. And like I mentioned, I do have on a peel off base. So once I got to like really trying to make sure they were super straight, I was adding a lot more pressure. So the nails end up popping off, which is normal because like I said, I have a peel off base and it happens all the time off camera. And also around this time, I did have things planned and I just knew for sure I wasn't gonna finish them anyway. So instead of filing them, having them pop off and then apply them again just to pop them off the next day to finish them, I felt like it was no point. So I just went ahead and finished what I could to the nails before they popped off, and I let them stay off. And then the next day I went ahead and put them back on, did more filing, and this is how the nails turned out. For the most part, I think my smile lines look so great. Like, I feel like a lot of the filing really did it justice because once I filed like to make those two layers even and like sink into each other, it just becomes really flush. But however, I feel like they weren't perfect for me. Like, I just felt like it was just still something missing. So just to disguise my imperfections, I'm going to be taking some white gel and just outlining that with a really thin layer of gel polish, and I'm going to be repeating this to all of my nails. Since I am going to be doing some bubble nails, I use some real bubbles to do my French tips. So I remember I did have these white bubble stickers, and I'm just going to be adding them to the new part of my nails. And along with this, I'm going to be adding some 4 pointed stars to fill in some extra space. And that's basically how I'm going to finish off my design. I feel like they turned out so cute. So I cannot wait for you guys to see how they turn out. But I'll just let you guys go ahead and watch the rest of this process as I've been talking a lot throughout this video. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys again at the very end. So now adding on the glossy top coat to seal everything in. Once I've rubbed in my cuticle oil to re-nourish my cuticles, this is how the finished nails look, and I love these so much. I just feel like I really love the process of everything. I just think the bubbles, the colors mixing together are just so freaking cute. And also the bubble stickers, I felt like tied it in a lot. So happy I remembered that I had those. This is a very beginner friendly design, so if you guys want to try it out, let me know down below in the comments. I also have everything that I use linked down below, along with the special discount code for it, so make sure that you guys check those out before leaving. Again, congratulations to the giveaway winner. I will be keeping you guys updated if there is no response. But yeah, that concludes today's video. Let me know what you thought about today's set, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.